Hi everyone, it's time for a book update. I want to talk about three things in this update. I want to give you an update on how the book is going. I want to talk about how pre-orders work and why they're important. This is like a mini ad for the book to convince you to pre-order, but it is kind of interesting, and I may do some kind of slideshow to talk about how pre-orders work and why they're important. Things I learned by working with publishers. And the third thing I want to talk about is a discount code for you if you are in the UK. This is not a discount that's coming from me. If it was coming from me, it would be a discount that's available globally. I can't really control this. Yes, there's a bookseller that's giving a discount to people that are in the UK to encourage them to buy from their bookstore. So anyway, I'll talk about that a little bit at the end. But I want to start with how the book is going, which is that it is wrapped. We have finished. It is off to the printers. I cannot make any more changes, which is maybe slightly anxiety-inducing, but also a relief at the same time. If something can be anxiety-inducing and a relief, I think it can, and I think it's both of those. But yeah, we're wrapped. It's done. Thank you so much to everyone that helped. Thank you to Liam for creating so many great clues for this book. I loved writing it. That actually reminds me, we have had a bunch of questions about, are these exclusive clues to the book? You know, people want to buy it for their friends and their friends do Minute Cryptic. Is the book just going to be filled with clues that they've seen before? No. The clues in the book are completely exclusive to the book. We will never publish them anywhere else. They've never been published anywhere else. I had to sign a contract saying that we would do that. That's very important. So yes, you can be reassured that if you buy this book for your friend, they are completely new clues. And another question people are asking is, where can they pre-order? I mean, the link is on our website and in the app, but also it's very easy to just Google it. If you just Google Minute Cryptic book, it will show you where you can pre-order, and I'm sure that Google will provide kind of local links for you. So that's probably even better, like the easiest way to find the book and to pre-order it. Okay, let's talk about pre-orders because they're kind of interesting and kind of important in ways that I did not understand at all before I began this journey with Penguin and publishing, which is that when you pre-order a book, this is the first thing. When you pre-order a book, all the sales in the pre-order book count towards your first week of sales. So if you have a very successful pre-order campaign, you've actually sold a lot of books in your first week of sales once the book is launched. And that is important because that is what drives bestseller lists. Bestseller lists will look at how many sales you made in a particular period of time and go, that's how we work out whether you go on the bestseller lists. And being on a bestseller list is really valuable because it's kind of self-perpetuating. Once you're on a bestseller list, bookstores react to that. They notice that, they give you extra display space in their stores. There's extra media attention. There's social proof that builds around it. And so that kind of early bestseller list is kind of like this crucial lift at launch. And I kind of think there's a chance that we could do it. Maybe I'll look back on this video in like 4 months' time and think, oh wow, I was so wrong about that. But you never know. Like we could do it if there's enough pre-orders. We could make this happen. So I would love the pre-orders from you from that point of view. The other thing that pre-orders do is that big booksellers look at the pre-order list when they're working out how many orders to make from the publisher. They need to know, should we order just a small amount or should we order stacks of this book? How do they work that out? They look at the pre-orders, which makes a lot of sense. But not only that, the publisher then looks at the sales to the big book buyers to work out how many to print. So it's this kind of weird cyclical thing where my publishers will look at the big bookstores to work out how many they're ordering, and those bookstores will look at the pre-orders to work out how many to order. And so really by pre-ordering, you are actually having this kind of strangely outsized impact on the entire ecosystem. So that's very important. I want my publishers to print lots of books, please. And then as well as that, pre-orders also affect how much weight the publisher puts behind marketing. So obviously I'm trying to market the book to the audience here for Minute Cryptic, but Penguin will then go and market the book externally, which of course is hugely beneficial for the book, but also just like really beneficial for Minute Cryptic as well. Like they're not just marketing a book, they're marketing kind of the brand. So it is strange how much power a pre-order can have. It's not just about buying early. It's really about giving the book the best chance to kind of land really well. So there you go. There's some insider information that I've learned about the kind of publishing process. And that is my pitch to you to pre-order as many copies as you can. There you go. Now, the third thing is a discount if you're in the UK. So before I say the discount and how to get it, yes, this is a global book, but there's kind of like a distribution thing where each area has its own kind of deals. Also, each area has its own publishing date. Most of the world, the publishing date is in early September. In Australia, I'm pretty sure it's September the 2nd. In the UK, I think it's September the 4th. But the Americas is different, and I didn't realize this early on. The Americas require a longer lead time for publishing for reasons that I do not understand, which means that the US and Canada will be publishing in January. Now, I negotiated super hard to try and get the book available everywhere before Christmas, but that was something that I could not do just because they need longer lead times. But hopefully that means that, you know, if you're in the Americas, you roll into January and in your post-Christmas break, the book is there for you. So if it were up to me, there'd be a discount globally. The book would be published in September globally, but these things are not up to me. So that's kind of something on the timing there. And the discount that is available for you if you're in the UK, and it's available until the end of July. So please pre-order is the idea here. But it's through Waterstones, which I understand is the kind of biggest bookseller in the UK. And so I think Waterstones has kind of seen some of our early pre-orders and thought, oh, maybe we can kind of, maybe this is a book to get behind. So already some initial kind of success. But basically, if you're in the UK, you can get 25% off the book using the code Cryptic25. So use that code at Waterstones before the end of July and you'll get 25% off, which I believe that brings the book to £12.74. Is that a good deal? I mean, yes, I'm being told that's a very good deal. I understand nothing about Great British pounds. I live in Australia. But yes, if you live in the UK, pre-order, grab that discount. It's available for the rest of the month. Thank you so much, everyone, for being part of this journey. And even if you don't want anything to do with the book or pre-ordering, hopefully this was just interesting to you, like a little bit of insight into the publishing industry. But yeah, the book is done. I'm super excited about it. I think it is fantastic. Of course, I think it's the best way to introduce someone to cryptic crosswords aside from this channel, of course. But if you want a kind of more methodical way of going, for learning your learning style, it's even better than this channel, I would say. And it's just packed with fun clues for people that already know how to solve. So yeah, thanks everyone. That's the update.